Okay, and combat is finished for now, so let's put on our business suit. Namely, the business suit and the black rim glasses. At the bottom of the elevator, go to the right through these double red doors here and interact with the vault door controls.
Greetings! Welcome to Vault 118, your home away from home, underground. Are you the detective we sent for?
And I always respond, yes, I'm the detective.
Yes, I'm the detective.
Thank goodness. Let me just open the door for you.
Okay, so here we are in Vault 118. Thanks for joining me again. This is the murder mystery of Vault 118. Fair warning, lots of dialogue in this. The murder mystery. But it will net you 6,000 to 7,000 caps.
Well, it's about time the police sent someone out to investigate. We have many important residents and they're very worried.
Let's talk about my compensation first.
Very well. Consider this a retainer.
Okay, and there's plenty more. I mean, plenty more where that came from. You get paid in pre-war money.
Crime scene again? Don't they realize that they're going to disturb the evidence? You'd better come with me, detective.
Okay. Lead the way.
What the hell do you think you're doing? This is a crime scene.
Do you not see the glory of the thing? The artistry.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Excuse me?
Ezra, you have outdone yourself. This is your finest work. There is more emotion in his death than most have had in their entire lives.
Our friend is dead, Mr. Avita. Have you no respect?
I'm just saying that at least he had the decency to make a spectacle of it. There is nothing worse
Please,
than
if I may.
That's
if
what
I
this
could
is
just
to you?
have your attention.
You're sick.
I'm sorry for shouting. But the detective has arrived and shall begin the investigation henceforth. Please return to your rooms until the detective has examined the crime scene and had a chance to come speak with you.
Yeah, that's right. Everybody skedaddle.
Have a look at the crime scene.
Let the
for
Brainiac
clues.
take a look at the clues.
Already, we can discuss your findings. You are free to question the residents, but their safety is our priority. So unless you have solid evidence, I would avoid accusations.
10-4, good buddy. Okay, so that's it. The quest to Brain Dead has now begun. And this is the victim. And we got a kind of like a Witcher 3 thing happening here. Examine the blood.
Blood?
Yep, it's blood. You just follow the blood trail over here. And whoop, lo and behold, we found the murder weapon.
Bingo.
Yeah. As soon as you find that, go back
What is
and
this
talk
doing
to
here?
Maxwell.
Hello again, detective. Was there anything else?
I found the murder weapon.
The murder weapon.
That's the bat from Mr. McKinney's movie. You don't think he could be involved, do you? I can't imagine him ever doing such a thing. Was there anything else?
Yeah, let's ask about the victim.
Tell me about the victim.
Mr. Ezra Parker was the primary owner and financier for the hotel. He had vast experience managing venture projects around the world. It was his idea to have our premier clients become investors in the vault section of the hotel. He worked with Vault Tech to have this built to their every specification.
How
Was
about
there
that?
anything else?
Yeah, where do we
I'm
start?
not sure where I should start.
I suppose you should try to figure out how he died, and then who had the means and motive to kill him. Once you have enough evidence, then I suppose you'll need to confront the killer. Was there anything else?
Your residents are robots.
Not robots, detective. Well, not exactly, anyway. I believe the term they use is robo-brain. Back before the war, The residents decided the best way to wait it out was to put their brains inside robotic chassis. Was there anything else?
Nope, we're good.
Never mind.
I'll be here should you need me.
Okay, so Brain Dead, let's check it out. Data, Brain Dead. Our job now is to investigate Keith McKinney. Keith McKinney is to the north. Yeah, this way. Over here, and he's in the studio. Let's go see what's happening in the studio.
He deserved better than that.
You think I'm stupid? I saw the way he looked at you. You gonna tell me that's nothing?
It wasn't like that. We were friends. He helped me out of a tight spot or two is all.
I couldn't stand by like some pasty-faced Percy while he put the moves on my best girl.
But now the law is on our tail. What are we going to do?
Come away with me. Let's leave this dark hole of a city behind. We can be in Buenos Aires by tomorrow.
Oh, I want to believe you, I do, but they'll never let us go.
Then we'll make our stand here. I've got a gun for each of us.
No. The line is, then we'll make our stand here. 2 lovers together with a bullet for each of them.
God, why can't I ever get that line? Forget it. I can't do this right now.
Ugh, fine. I'm going to the beach.
Yeah, typical spoiled actor. Run off to the beach as soon as things go wrong.
Isn't the brave detective?
Okay, we'll get to you later.
Hello,
Keith McKinney,
How
you
can I
there.
help? Did you have questions about the case?
We certainly do. First of all, tell us about yourself.
Tell me about yourself.
Well, as you probably know, I'm an actor. I don't like to brag about it, but my last picture, The Fighting Furies, did top the box office.
And we found your baseball bat.
I found your baseball bat at the crime scene. Care to explain how it got there?
Someone is clearly trying to frame me for the murder. It's probably Santiago. You saw him skulking around the crime scene.
What were you and Gilda talking about when I walked in?
Oh, we were just rehearsing a scene. Nothing to worry about.
A likely story.
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
It's obviously Santiago. He keeps going back to look at the crime scene.
How about that? Alright, that's all for now, but don't leave town because we may have more questions for you later.
Never mind.
Okay. Just let me know how I can help.
Yeah, alright. Okay, sounds like Santiago is the guy to see. Santiago can be found right across the hall. Wait a minute. Let me see my notes here. To find Santiago from Keith, go southeast to the end of the hall, right first left. Southeast to the end of the hall. There we go, southeast? Yeah, right. Southeast to the end of the hall. Oh yeah, now I remember. Into the residential area, okay, right? And he's right here, across from these two people. We're gonna see them next, okay? Here's Santiago. Santiago, dude. The hell? Okay.
Well. If it is the long arm of the law, tell me, are you a devotee of the arts? Does that cruel muse call you to her entrapping bosom?
And before you talk to Santiago, I forgot, yeah, make sure your charisma is bumped up. So let's take, say, my notes say great men tats. Okay, don't change the plan, Slack, to what your notes say. Let's take a great men test. This will bump up my charisma to 13. Okay, there we go. Oh, wait, my mouse is going crazy here. Okay, and art is life.
Art is life.
Yeah.
Without it, we are no different than animals.
Perhaps, if all we are is a sentience floating in a suit of flesh, or metal, I suppose, then art is the only true communion with the world. Come with me.
Okay, you know how artists are. They're, they're very egocentric, so we got to look at his work.
What does this piece say to you?
Okay, now the first time I did this mission, I thought the art was this. I only noticed the second or third time. Oh, there's the art. Okay. Yeah. You never know about art, eh?
I don't know. It looks kind of like a face. That spot is the eye. The red blotch is its hair, and it's sticking its tongue out.
Indeed. This was the last piece I did in a series of portraits of Gilda. Number 1378. Her emotional landscape is superimposed on the portrait. The reality of the subject is distorted as the ego attempts to project itself this way.
Good grief, 1,300 portraits of Gilda? Somebody's a little, I was gonna say obsessed. How about possessed?
What does this one say to you?
It's on the wall, Slack. Oh yeah, right, okay. I don't know. Spaceships?
It looks like trees in space. Maybe it's about the struggle to maintain life adrift in an empty void?
Intriguing. What a post-cynical futurist interpretation. All meaning is contained in the struggle for life to continue. We must ascend.
Okay, ascend we must.
And what about this one? And please be honest. For art without honesty is just politics.
This one? No, okay, it's this one. I don't know. Shit. Oh, this is why I was supposed to take Great Man test because of these red checks here. Okay, let's go for it's cute.
It's cute, I guess. Some people like that kind of thing.
More than you would imagine. Truth be told, this is my best-selling piece. I did this series under a pseudonym, of course. This series has made more money than any of my serious works. And I take the whole thing as a lark. What does that tell you about the value of art to the common man, huh?
Common man. There's no accounting for taste. Yeah, don't always seem to go.
My fellow connoisseur of the arts. Here to see my latest work.
Okay, enough small talk. Let's see some identification.
Tell me about yourself.
What is there to tell? I am one of the premier artists in the world. My work is primarily in oil paint, but I have been known to do sculpture or performance art as well.
I think you should explain why you keep returning to the crime scene.
It's for inspiration, detective. The others do not like to think about it, but even we shall die someday. Like Prometheus's torch, it kindles within me the fire to create as much art as I can with the time that I have.
It sounds like you've done a lot of paintings of Gilda. Why her?
Our Gilda is a very singular creature, detective. Do you not see the joie de vivre within her? I have never met another who clings to life so tenaciously, who lives so in the moment. I must admit I was quite smitten with her for a time.
You're still in love with Gilda, aren't you?
So what if I am? What business is it of yours? She deserves someone who truly understands her ephemeral beauty, not that brute actor.
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
The person you should be looking at is Juliana Riggs. That Philistine would not know art from her own excrement. She and Ezra had a rather dramatic fight recently. You could hear her banshee screeches all the way across the hotel.
What were Juliana and Ezra arguing about?
I don't know. I was painting at the time and I was trying to block it out. Though I bet Gilda probably heard them. Maybe you should check with her.
Wouldn't know art from her own excrement. Okay, all of a sudden robo poop is a factor. Okay, we're done with him. Let's go check out the rigs.
Never mind.
The rigs are right across the hall from Santiago. It's like they've got this like funny like gate like thing in front of the door. You can always tell. And then you get zapped as soon as you enter. Take a little shower. Nice cool shower on a hot day like this. Okay, we're done.
Hello, Mr. Whiskers. Who's a pretty kitty?
Juliana, Mr. Whiskers died last month. This is Scruffy. Remember?
Oh, of course. Silly me.
Just let me have a look at the neural interface matrix, and I'm sure I can clear that.
No. No, it's not that. I've just caught another cold. Probably something that got in when they sent Pearl out.
Oh, God. Not this again. Last month you were convinced you had the measles.
You're not a doctor. What would you even know about it? Besides, I think it may be malaria.
First of all, I am a doctor.
Yes, but not a real doctor. Robotics isn't an actual medical degree.
Secondly, I've told you time and again, you can't get sick inside the suit. It's not physically possible.
I know when I'm getting sick, Bert. Now why don't you just wander off and play in your lab? Mr. Scruffy and I are going to rewrite the will, so he will get everything when I die because horrible Bert didn't believe me.
Oh, God,
God.
Juliana.
Have fun,
Whatever.
dear.
I'm going to the lab.
Okay, it's the Bickersons. The Robo-Bickersons. Okay, Bert.
Did you need something?
Alright. Let's see some identification.
Tell me about yourself.
Oh, well, I'm a scientist. You've probably met my wife, Juliana, already. I'm not sure what else to say, really. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
I heard that Juliana and Ezra had an argument a few days before he was found dead. Tell me about that.
Well, I was in my lab at the time, so I didn't hear it. But Juliana has always been rather critical of Mr. Parker. I think she found something in the overseer's office. I wasn't listening when she told me about it. I kind of had my head in my research. I don't know, really. I try to let her handle all the money stuff. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
Oh, well, that's not really my field of expertise, but I'm sure there are probably some clues at the crime scene. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
Tell me about your research.
Well, I was one of the leads on the team that created the first robo-brains, the precursors to our model. Most people don't find it all that interesting, and I'd rather not bore you. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
More about your research.
I'd like to hear more about your research.
Oh, wonderful. No one else here really wants to talk about it. Functionally, this model is more or less the same as the previous versions I worked on, but without the neural inhibitor and the reconditioning.
Boring. Okay, let's go talk. Let's go find the Overseer's office. That's our next objective. Search the Overseer's office. To get to the Overseer's office from Riggs, exit Riggs, turn left, go northeast down the hallway, through the exit zone, through the security doorway. Did you see that up there? Security, okay. Hang it right here, find the stairs, go all the way up the stairs. Go across here. This will take you to a catwalk going across, go across the catwalk. Hang a left here and you'll find a master locked door. Check it out and it will tell you to go back to Maxwell.
Locked tight. Maybe Maxwell has the key.
Alright. So we can just jump down here and go talk to Maxwell. Hey Max.
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
The door to the Overseer's office is locked.
Oh, yes. Mr. Parker locked it a while back, after finding out that one of the other residents had been inside. Said it wasn't safe. If the key isn't on him, it's probably in Mr. Parker's room. Was there anything
Parker's
else?
room. Nope, we're good.
Never mind.
I'll be here, should you need me.
Okay, the key to the Overseer's office is in Parker's room. Where's Parker's room? It is, according to my notes, northeast from the crime scene. Here's the crime scene. Go northeast that way. Did I get this wrong? Nope. Left at the fountain. Left at the fountain. That's right. Here and through this door. Find the lions.
Protect and
Find the
serve.
door with the lions. There we go. Found the door with the lions. Hang it right here. Go through this sliding door. Go to the desk and you found the key
Bingo.
to the Overseer's office. There we go. What else we got here? Cigar box of pre-war money. Stim pack. And here come the authorities because this case is heating up. Okay, and there's a shortcut to get back to the Overseer's office. Just take, once you come out of Parker's room, eh? Okay, and the lines, right? Turn left, find these stairs going up. And there's this kind of like garden here. Open up the sliding door, cut through the garden, open up this sliding door, and the Overseer's office should be right here, which we can now open with the key. Into the Overseer's office we go. Take a good look around and drink in the macabre scene. Steal a few things as souvenirs. And when you're done looking around, hit up the terminal. Now, you can read a lot of this story, or a lot of these things for, you know, like story schmory. This is relevant, this thing here. Alright? Pause the video and read that up if you so desire. Apparently the vault was set up as an experiment to see how the rich got along with the poor. And I think, no, I'm going to skip over that one. Overseer's log, this is the interesting one. Okay, so things are starting to go a little sideways. Things are really going sideways. And apparently now the Overseer is fucked. Oh, that's what happened to him. Okay. And finally, to advance the quest, simply play the tape.
Progress on construction of the second wing of the vault is completely stalled. Once the premier area of the vault had been completed, funding seems to have been cut off. My supervisors have informed me that they haven't received payment from Mr. Parker, and Vault-Tec won't pay out of pocket to continue construction. I've repeatedly approached Ezra about the finances, but he keeps telling me that Mrs. Riggs hasn't transferred the funds. However, when I asked her, Juliana said that she had just given Ezra extra for the gold paint in the rooms. I've hired an investigator to look for signs of embezzlement in a few weeks.
The plot thickens. So, Juliana was supposed to have given a payment to Ezra, but Ezra denies receiving this payment, and apparently a detective was hired.
Sounds like Ezra was embezzling from his investors.
To investigate some embezzlement. I think we should go back and talk to Juliana. Let's turn to the south. Find the residential area. This is the Riggs residence. This time we want to talk to Juliana.
Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
Okay, now, what's going on in the drugs department? What are we stoned on? Great Mentats is still happening. That's good. Alright.
I heard you had a big fight with Ezra a few days ago. Care to explain?
Oh, well, it wasn't that big a deal, really. He wanted more money to pay for repairs on the hotel. I wasn't feeling well that day and lashed out a bit at the poor man. I really should have listened to him more.
Okay, fight with Ezra is the first one. The second one I always go for is Ezra was embezzling.
I found some evidence that Ezra was embezzling from you and the other investors.
Oh, well, I really don't believe that. Mr. Parker wouldn't do such a thing, I'm sure.
Okay, and accused of murder?
I think you're the real murderer.
That's just silly, Detective. Why would
Drama.
I want to kill Mr. Parker?
And I don't think this is necessary, but I'm just following my notes. You know, whenever I deviate from my notes, I screw up, so got an alibi, but I don't think it's necessary. I think you go straight back to Ezra was embezzling again.
Maybe you could give me a reason it couldn't be you.
I'm sick all the time, Detective. I don't have the strength to do such a thing.
Okay, and let's say Ezra was embezzling.
Ezra was embezzling your money. That's why you killed him and framed Keith.
You
Ha-ha.
are so close, Detective.
It's a shame. I thought I could keep the ruse going a little longer.
Juliana.
Oh, well.
Is that you?
Had to end eventually, I suppose. This doesn't have to end in more violence, Detective. Just walk away. I'll leave, and you can tell them I escaped.
Okay, now, if you want to have your cake and eat it too, go for I want a cut.
If I'm gonna let you go, I want a cut of what you've stolen.
So it's like that, eh?
Uh-huh.
Fine. I'll grease your palm a bit,
That's right, start greasing.
Now, am I free to go?
Well, we have word that you have even more money on your person. The only problem is that the only way to get it is to kill you. So, hey, them's the breaks.
Not a chance. Your murder spree stops here.
Then let us end this.
Okay, and as soon as it's game on right now, okay? As soon as this happens, what I usually go for is actually I wait for all this crap to clear on the screen. Since it's paused now, clear away. Actually, it won't. There we go. And then the first thing I take is Jet. And this moves on to Brain Dead Part 2, defeat Ezra Parker in the vault. Take some Jet. Put on my combat gear. That's right, 305 damage resistance. Where's my patrolman sunglasses? And that is it. I'm gonna jump out. Equip my righteous authority and go at him hard. Oh, actually, I'm gonna take some psycho and all that stuff. Okay, that's the plan. Let's do it. Up and at him. Got a couple of crits already. Let's lay him in. Another crit. Should be close enough to get a good shot on here and build up some crits. There we go. Another body shot, and then go for a crit again. Another body shot. Another crit. And that's it. A little bit of Jet slow motion death scene there. And that's it. And you get the Vault 118 key and more pre-war money. Yeah. So definitely kill this guy. Yeah, I know. Total double cross, but hey, we're in it for the money. So that's that. Let's return to the crime scene. And talk to Maxwell.
I found the killer.
It was Ezra. He killed Juliana and took her place to hide his tracks.
My word! I never thought Mr. Parker was capable of something like this. What happened when you confronted him?
Turns out Robo-Brains can eat. And I served him up a heapin' helping of justice.
Well,
yeah, heapin' helping,
I suppose. Here you are, Detective. Payment for your services and a bonus for uncovering such a heinous plot. I don't think we could have done it without you.
Pretty good. And that's it. This should complete both quests, Brain Dead and Brain Dead Part 2. The next one should level me up to level 31. Come on, give it to me, game. Come on. This is a good game. And completed. There we go. Leveled up. Let's hit up the perk chart. And conveniently enough, Rifleman 4 is now available at level 31. Let's get that for sure. Give our Righteous Authority even more power. That's that. The gift shop. Go to the fountain. Turn to the left. First right here. Talk to Pearl. Let's put on our business suit. something very specific I want to buy here. Business suit, newsboy cap. How is the drug scene? What are we stoned on? We're still stoned on... Okay, we need a little more great mentats. I want to get the best price possible. So, great mentats. One of those, and a beer. This will bump up my charisma to 14. Here we go. Alright, let's do business.
That was
Pearl.
quite the commotion. Did you need something, Detective? Need to restock on hunting or fishing supplies?
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Let me know if you find something you like.
Okay, now we collected, just first of all, let's just tally up how much we collected in the terms of pre-war money. Go to junk. We collected a total of 1,121 pre-war money. That's a little short. Praxis runs, I used to get 1,130. Anyways, these are worth, at Charisma 14, pardon me, Charisma 14, these are worth 6 caps a pop. So, 1,121 times 6 equals 6,726 caps. Cha-ching! Yeah, I'm telling you. What's the most you ever got paid for a mission? Yeah. So that's that. She has a very important piece of clothing I want to buy. That is the Dapper Gent, because it has +2 charisma compared to most charisma bonusing headgear, which is only +1 charisma. So, but it costs a pretty penny. But we just earned a pretty penny. Let's buy that whiskey too. So let's offload all the stuff that we collected while we were ghoul hunting. Don't need this fence buster. We're not a melee. And I want to keep the rolling pin just as a souvenir. I think that's really hilarious. Sell that. I want to keep that too. Sell the Molotov. Over here. The Cavaliers. No, we don't want that. Don't want this. Don't want that either. All this stuff can go. Keep the patrolmans. Sentinel synth left arm. No thank you. That goes. That's it for the gear. Wait a minute. This can go. Okay, she's still got a whack ton of caps. Let's sell her some of this. Some of this pre-war money. Okay, she can handle a total of 4714 plus 452. She can handle a total of 5,166 caps. Bingo. There we go. Nice doing business with you, Pearl. And we're out of here. Business suit back on. Combat suit back on. Whoops. Is that right? Yeah, I think that's right. Now, I only put armor on the newsboy cap because it was convenient to have it as a part of my business suit. But now, this is my new business suit headgear. Fortunately, it can't be modded with the ballistic weave. So what we're going to do is we're going to mod up a battered fedora, which gives you +1 luck, which is perfect for this build. And I have a battered fedora back in Sanctuary. How do I get out of here? Oh yeah, right. Go from the crime scene. Crime scene is there. Right. Go straight through, past the fountain, through here, and out. Okay, so I'm going to take a quick trip back to Sanctuary and do a little modding. So we can take this elevator up, retrace our steps, and I'll show you how to get back to Sanctuary in case you're wondering. I'm going to kill the sound here because there's music playing, or rather Muzak playing in the elevator. I'm not sure if this is a copyright issue or not, so just be safe. Okay, so we're back on this floor, and to get back to the main floor, take this elevator up. I don't know why I say going down. Somebody's still alive here? There we go, yeah, there is. You get some. Yeah, don't screw up my fast travel. Okay, so now it's dark, but we're outside, so we can fast travel. To the Commonwealth. That's how you get back to Sanctuary. Okay, we're in the Far Harbor map, and there's a little icon right here, right to the right of the Far Harbor icon. Okay, Commonwealth. Go there, and you go back to the other map. Alright, we're back at the Nakano residence. Back in the Commonwealth map. Let's go back to Sanctuary. Back at Sanctuary. Let's go into our workshop. Yank out a battered fedora. As you can see, battered fedoras give you +1 luck. Luck is great for building up critical hits. Okay, so we want one of those. Take one of those out. Go over here. We'll just yank the ballistic weave mod off the newsboy cap and put it on the battered fedora. Alright, so go into there. Let's just put the ballistic weave 3 on that. Go back and go up to the battered fedora and put ballistic weave 4 on that. And that is our new headgear for our combat gear. Alright, now let's just rename it the battered fedora. Yeah, we're done. Okay, this will separate my business headgear from my combat headgear, but that's alright because this will give me more charisma. So now I can get up to charisma 10 just with my gear without even having to take any drugs. Where's the business suit? Yeah, there. These 3 things here. Sorry, these 3 things here. Black rim glasses, business suit, the Dapper Gent, plus my 3 in charisma that I already have, and that should give me charisma 8. Am I taking a penalty now? Ah. Alright, so we'll get rid of that. Do I have any refreshing beverage? There we go. Sorry, charisma 9 with all that gear on. Alright, charisma 9. And then I could just simply drink a beer to get up to charisma 10. Which is a lot cheaper than having to take a great mentat. So now I can have really high charisma for the price of a beer. Yeah. Great. So let's dump off the newsboy cap and I'm going to call it. You go out and we're done here. I'll get straightened out off camera with the rest of the stuff. Let's go take a look at our new Dapper Combator. There we go. 255 just like before. Our new Dapper Lucky Thompson. Say hello, Lucky. Hello, Lucky. Yeah. We're done here. I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. And if you thought this video was remotely entertaining and or informative, please subscribe to my channel to get more videos like this hot off the press. See you next video.